I did not hit record before doing the greeting, so I shall do it again. Hello and welcome once again to Valery North Football Manager. It is time to see how my Boston United Pilgrims get along. We're currently 5th place in the table with a game in hand over Nuneaton Borough, who are equal with us on points. This could be important. Our next match is against Merthyr, who are 15th in the table, so we should win it, but we haven't had a great run of results recently. Our last two matches were both away games. We got a draw at Chester, who are 6th in the table just behind us, and a loss to Darlington, who moved up to 3rd and pushed us down. So this is where it all gets a little bit tense after getting results. And our next match is going to be the day before New Year's Eve. Then we'll have another match after that on New Year's Day with just one day of rest in between. This is going to be a challenge for a non-league side with a squad that is not the deepest, I would suggest. And the question is whether we save our players. Quite a lot of fixtures coming up as well. It's going to be really hard to rest players enough, make it worthwhile, and yet if we don't rest them, they won't be able to play at all. So, and in other news, non-football manager news, I've got new spectacles. These are my reading specs, and they are for, in particular, doing screen work. Trouble is, this screen that has my camera on the top of it, is a little bit further away than my main screen, which is the one that I actually play the game on. and these are very strongly calibrated for near vision, and that slight difference means this screen is now more out of focus than this screen. So I have to lean in a bit closer if I want to talk to you. And yeah, that's a thing that happens with my vision now, apparently. Or you can hear over the top of my specs, like a old school mom. Then I have to peer through them at this screen, like that. Looking down my nose at my players, yes. So yes, that is the other main kind of news at the moment. All that burbling is not getting us any closer to match day. So I think it's time we got into the game. Here we go. Hornchurch have made an offer for Ben Thompson. We aren't in a position to approach to sign anyone, I think. So we're just going to let things go. Watkis and Boston United facing contract stalemate. The new Watkis. We're going to offer him a contract eventually, just not yet. I want to see how things pan out. Guys, further scouting. Well, and they don't have much lead. Very good at crossing. Strong right back. We're not in that anymore. Cup match. The time. Good at defending. Good at scoring from set pieces. We'll have to be wary of that. Ending. Good attacking efficiency. And right. Well below average. Creativity. Okay. I think good. Wants to go there. We think potential, but wants to go, I think. Probably should do that. Kyle Ball is still our player for the time being. There are other good players to have in the field. Stuart Ward is going to be playing in the next. I think that is good selection. May as well do it for this match. He'd face. We are strong favourites, quite odds on. Eliza has a press conference for me to attend with our good friends Kurt and Brian. Go. Kurt, what have you got for me? Mother have been playing above all expectations so far this season. Can they take something from Saturday's game? They're a good team, but I think we're better. I'm going to show it. Ryan Collett. Craig Kelly is winning a lot of audits. Overachievement. Limited resources and finances. Is performing at a high level. Craig is doing a wonderful job in very difficult conditions. Deserves a lot of credit. Am I being a little patronising towards Merthyr? I don't think it's patronising to talk about them in a positive manner. I certainly won't be underestimating them. They spring a surprise or two. Get out there. I think we're prepared enough. Pete here, all Ryan Collett speaking. Good to see Boston United slip out of the promotion playoff places. Presumably, stressing the importance of good performance to your players, of course. Absolutely. We have to turn up here to maintain our foothold in what is a good overall position right now. There has been a fair bit of speculation around Junior Watkins' contract. Will you be sitting down with him to discuss an extension in the near future? I wouldn't rule anything out at this stage. Well, Ryan Collett is slightly positive after all that. Continue to have great respect from both of them. focused on me praising the other manager. Fair and whatever you call it. Kelly said that demeaning because I thought they were genuine comments. I can understand why people think we're overachieving. The longer it goes on, the better. All signs new 2-year Boston deal. Excellent news. But that's been by York, so not list. And about Donald, fans think he should be in the first team. Cliff Rooney thinks Rose should start. Well, yes, he is our main goalkeeper. Donaki does not want to see Young starting. I think Richard Donaki might be in the wrong there. But we'll see how that turns out. The fans are pleased that Dan Hall is going to be with us for a couple of years longer. And he still has not trained well. Have a quick word with him. Andy, mate, Andy. I don't think you've been training very well lately. Oh, feels like you've criticised levels of performance and training a bit too often. Well, I'm certainly not backing down on this. Vince, then. Standards aren't high in training, then they won't be high when we play matches. You have to get it right. It's agreed. In true Brian Clough fashion, we discuss it and then we decide that I'm right. Not going to bother Kyle Ball. Jissa keeps doing so well. These two are loanees and he's our upcoming star goalie. So I'm just going to give him a pat on the shoulder. Say he's trained really, really well. Encouraged. Brilliant. Carry on. Seven in the inbox. Lee Stevenson with his playing time. Good. James Rigby. Well, we'll see how that goes. Shortlisted players reach contract. Now. Interest. Don't really. let's have a look in my notebook. Now though, so I do need to not going to be putting in fielder left. Promises negotiate contract. Cannot pay you that much. If you pay a clearance fee, unused sub fee, promotion wage rise 30%. That bonuses those as well. Terms accepted them. That's good. Final deal talks. See, player compared to him, kind of is. Will improve. Negotiate this contract. I have to drive quite a hard bargain here. Terms. There we go. Cheaper than he wanted. See? Delay our decision on these other players. Good enough. Interesting. Staff contract. Why are we going to delay that? Remy Poe lacking potential. He's done well, but that situation. Go straight to our tactical meeting. Only do that. We should not go positive. I'll do low cross. Fine. Not adjusting the options. Will ease off the Roy Kelly. Good. Team. Oh wait. Check the. Well. Him. Morris is apprehensive. Greg Penny is physically stronger. Ooh. Watch that then. Hey Jake, got this. Got this. Coach him. Yeah. Team talk. Yeah. Will pump my fists. Hey, we could fall out of the playoff places with a loss here. Go out there and impress me. Jake Morris talk to specifically. I have faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. Just for him. The hands on hips for the defenders. I trust you to make a difference. Midfielders. Attackers. You to give us an edge. I had a lot of inspired players. Kyle Ball is uninterested. He's leaving us. That can be what it is. Go to the match day. Here's the kickoff. Roberts for Merthyr. Bamford back to Griffiths, goalkeeper. Plays it out to Cartwright on the right. Back again. Here's Lawrence. Young for Boston. Ball out to the right. Plays it to McDonald. Brings it forward. Crosses. Headed away by Hansen. McKnight gets it to Roberts. Medlock coming through on the left for Merthyr. Plays it into Doyle. Roberts into the box. Rose manages to make the save for a corner kick. Here comes Doyle with the corner kick for Merthyr. To the far post, and it's put behind by Rose again. He's keeping Boston in it for now. Far post, headed away. Roberts takes possession. Medlock. Cartwright on the right. Kelly with a good tackle there. Out of play for a throw. Here's Mohammed for Boston. Loses it to Medlock. Bamford. Hughes. Doyle. Roberts plays it through for McKnight, whose shot from just inside the box is too much for Rose. Here it comes. Roberts. Really? Where was the marking though? It was just out of reach for Rose. As I say, where was the marking? That's dreadful. Knight has been booked. Pile him up. Here he comes again. On the right. Plays it back to Cartwright. Into the box. Stevenson with the shot. And Rose tips that over the bar for a corner kick. Will be taken by a Penny, who's the physical guy. Oh, Stevenson with the header. That's 2-0 to Merthyr. This is not going well. Okay, I need a new plan. And who's Medlock? Don gets it away, comes back in, McDonald again. Penny. Here's Hansen. Calmed down. Donald with the throw. Gives it back from Mohammed. It ends up with Stevenson. Roberts. Up with Medlock. McDonald steals it from Medlock. Comes back to Young. Through for Ball on the right. Ball crosses it in. Lawrence. Rigby with the header, I think. I think that was a header. Good work to get back into this game by the Merthyr side. Ball's cross. Lawrence attacks it. It ricochets off the defender. And Rigby is there to slot it home. Beautiful stuff. Just onside. Played onside by number 4 there. We are going to have to work hard to get back into this, but there's a lot to talk about. So lot can be hopeful about. We're only slightly behind on the thing. Kyle Ball is not used to pressing intensity. Okay. Hands on hips. Not been good enough so far. Needs to improve. Defenders. Not happy. Midfielders. Not that bad, but you can still improve. I think I'm going to leave it at that for now. Ball has been playing well despite that comment. Alex Dixon not doing so good. Tactic. Dan Hall dead. I feel like that's a good decision. Good change to be making. Dressing room. Hall. Show up and perform today, we need it. Inspired. Can't talk to Alex Dixon. Already given him as part of the midfield, haven't we? Leave James Rigby alone. Lawrence. Keep going. You know you have the ability to make a difference today. Go and prove it. He's inspired as well. I've got my team fired up for this second half. Gonna need something good. Lawrence kicks off. Alexander's ball gets it through to Lawrence again. Loses it to Doyle. Either with the throw. Rose leaping and claims that ball easily. Hoofs it downfield. Rigby through on goal. Takes the shot. Oh, that's a bad miss. Floated crosses. Let's do that. Feels like good advice from Scott England. Calm down a bit now. No, I don't think we'll do that. He's getting tired. Actually, Kenroy is getting tired. Really have a suitable person. Him. Andy Sewell, but just don't buy it. Jake Morris was worried he was going to struggle. He's struggling. Going to push Kyle Ball out to the wing. Morris off. This is why I should not have ignored substitutes. I always forget to round. I'm gonna push him forwards. Stevenson, like, going to be a winger. Talk. Best. Trust you to make the difference. Make me proud. He's focused. See what happens. Okay, it's on the far side. Kelly with the throw. Here's Young. Anders. Rigby, who's dropping way back from his striker position. Here's Mohammed through on goal with the shot. Griffiths saves. And that's Roberts, and here's Medlock playing back to Bamford. Doing every touch. Here's Sanders, the free kick. Plays it to Kelly. Ball gets it to Mohammed. Here's Lawrence playing it out to Ball on the left. Ball bundles through past his teammate. It seemed to come off both posts there and somehow not ending up in the back of the net. This is just going against us. Kelly looks. I will make that change. Point, yeah. Stevenson into the box. Comes out to the other Stevenson. Ball takes the shot. Griffiths saves. It's corner kick. Don't get to see the corner kick apparently. And stoppage time. It's all ticking away. And we just... one last chance possibly. Hughes throws it in for Merthyr. They're downfield. The whistle blows. And a 2-1 defeat at Merthyr for Boston. Not what we were hoping for. That was a struggle. Should have won that match based on the chances created, and really there's no excuse for not doing so. Jack McDonald looks anxious, but several people are inspired or motivated. That's what I'm hoping for. You're injured. Wow. Playing. Bruised shin. 1 to 2 days. Okay. Made Taru missed chances. Indeed, we were. Okay, Kurt and Ryan again. Is it fair to say, Ryan Collett speaking, is it fair to say your pre-match praise for Craig Kelly's overachievement has come back to haunt you a bit, given the result out here today? I don't think so. I always knew we would be in for a tough match today, given how well Craig has got them performing. That proved to be the case. They'll continue to go from strength to strength in the coming weeks. Dale Hansen had a great game today for Merthyr Town, picking up the Player of the Match award. Think of his performance. He was very good. Good Merthyr's quality pre-match, and we were unable to stop him in particular. A fair bit of speculation concerning James Rigby's contract following his progress of late. Will you be sitting down with him to discuss an extension in the near future? Already made an offer, in fact. So let's rule things out. How pleased are you that Dan Hall has signed a new contract? Delighted. Great lad to have around the club. Wants to be here and wants the team to be successful. And Eliza says that's all we've got time for, so thank you, Kurt. Thank you, Ryan. See you for the next one. See in a day's time. Oh, what we need to focus on there. Audits to Merthyr. Kelly believes Boston United can kick on to greater things. Look, that's not about Boston, though, is it? About Merthyr. Silly report. silly report. Okay. Going to have to change up the whole side. I'll use these again. I'll go and make sure I've got the subs I need though, because that was embarrassing. Lee Stevenson is more of a striker sub. I need somebody for the wing rolls. That's of Wakefield. Morgan in there. I promise. Playing times. Good. There. I will put Abdikani Mohammed bench. He can cover a number of positions. Including Hamilton and Jack Morgan. We'll have to go with that. Press conference. Back with Ryan and Kurt again. Hey, it seems like just yesterday, Ryan. Kurt. Abdikani Mohammed needs to be rested for this, considering the fixture list, right? Abdikani is an important player, of course, but we need him to be important for all the season. If we can give him a rest here and there, then we'll try to do just that. Connor has scored 3 goals in 3 matches against Boston Utd. You have a plan to stop him? Yeah? Had a few good days against us, but he's hardly unstoppable. We believe we can keep him quiet for 90 minutes. And Eliza says that's all we've got time for. I mean, it is New Year's Eve. I'm sure you guys both have parties to go to as well, don't you, Ryan and Kurt? Yeah. That much. Kyle Ball is leaving us. Ready to attempt long flat bullet throws. Good. Cutting finished. Mike Todd. Signing. Third in our depth. Fourth in our depth. But, I mean, don't know that Michael Lawrence is staying. Further then. Connor Simpson. Further though. He's already on our short list, so we'll keep an eye on him. Ben Mitten. Free agent. Starting player. Apparently dated as backup. Let's scout. Wild scouting. Not good with their pending pair. That could be useful. Back aggression. Ira. A goalkeeper struggled for form. That's for us. Good at passing. Creating set piece. Update. Okay. Edward Howard. Dylan Cook. Best role on defender. Helper. Scouting update. Match preparation. We haven't had any time for training, so carry on. Time for the New Year's Day fixture list. That's fine. Financial update. Lost more money. Balance is shrinking. Our income went up. And our expenditure. Oh. Expenditure also went up. That our losses increased. Else being made people that got bookmarked, but have to be sensible about this. Social fit. What have we got? Rose starting, yes, will do. Good, and picking Wakefield here makes no sense. I kind of agree, and I kind of disagree. There. Cambridge stuff. Transfer window has opened. Worth. Signings. Will Palace get 15% of Ball's transfer fee? In? Fans are unhappy that he's sold, but he was in poor form, and also he didn't want to stay. He was cross with me. He was being a sulky bastard. So, in the end, I said, for the good of the team, he's got to go. Monthly analyst, 6 good in attacking, intensity, passing dynamics, above average in general performance and in defence. Very nice. Honor. Been poor in attack. Got good January date. Yeah. Play. Domboya continues to improve. Current ability is not hugely great, but potential ability is fantastic, and that's why we've kept him around. Just got enough time. That's my team to update me. Stop young training. Jack McDonald to make long flat bullet throws. There. Don't think we are going to be offering John Sanders another contract. Alex Dixon, not sure about. I think Abdikhani Mohammed remains a good player, but also we shall wait and see. Out. I mean, that is a fair point. Not playing junior, what? Changing to squad status. I will change Brad Selby. I don't. Might get unhappy with me. There. Do it. Not changing junior. Literally just giving him that. I think it's fair. Kani Mohammed can train how I tell him to. Same with Andy Knight. Phil Lawrence. His progress gone downhill there. It's saying there, but it says he's taking his game to a new level. So, see how that works. Throws Andy Knight to new challenges. Talking about it. Got average atmosphere and average support. That's ideal. Hamilton, a lack of progress. That is disappointing. Could be even better than Paul Rose. That do not have a director of football. I don't want one. Look at who he might be replacing. I bring in Johnny Belfield. Okay. Staff. Coach. Scouting. Definitely. Josh or Michael. It's Joshua Evans. Honestly, I think that's gonna do it. Coach to sign. Terms. Okay. Finalise at 110. Talks. monthly performance review. Board have given me a B. Hard to see why given the breakdown, but they're pleased with the progress towards the club's vision, satisfied with the results, satisfied with the transfer market, like the tactics, don't like that we've been conceding goals. They are pleased with the scores I have from the players. They're disappointed that we've lost and been dumped out of the FA Cup. Fans give me a C+. Also disappointed with some of our recent results and Jack McDonald's poor performances. Like the tactics. Like that the squad are in good form. Like the transfers. They're wanting to see more results and future. Okay. No team leaders. Hoping Junior Watkins or John Sanders will step up into thing. We'll make those two changes. Instructions. Up. Tackles. On. We've got so many good relationships going on. That's a fairly decent partnership. Good. All these good partnerships all over the field. That then. That Selby will be fine. Morgan is troubled because he is nervous about his battle with Ryan Baker. Oh, he will be fine. See. Best need a result here to stay in the playoff places. Sanders. Difference. Midfielders, I have faith in you. Attackers, give us an edge. Not the best reaction, but at least no, none of them were bad reactions. Here we go. Match day. And Nelson kicks off for Fylde. He's carrying a knock as he comes into this game. Blake down the right, his cross is easy for Rose to gather. Here's a corner taken by Watkins for Boston. Ira leaps for that one and also gathers easily, moves it downfield. Boulder plays it back to Rose, moves it downfield. Nicole, McFarlane, Wright, Jones, and through eventually for O'Connor, but Moss cuts it out. Comes back to O'Connor. There's Nelson carrying a knock, but missing the target. Maybe that's troubling a bit. Watkins with the free kick. Comes from Morris. Morris fouled in the box by O'Connor. It's an early penalty for Boston. Can Watkins slot this away? Easy peasy, top left corner. Perfect. Free kick for Baker, sorry. Watkins gets it away as far as Jones. Right, Cole. Blake coming down the right, Fylde. Crosses the ball. And that was Andy O'Connor with the header. It won't count. It's been ruled offside. Interesting. We will press Terry Nelson. Headed away. The free kick comes out as far as Morgan on the right left. Plays it back to Morris. Morris beats his man, crosses the ball, it's played away. Morgan takes the shot from well outside the area. That must have been from over 20 yards out. Watch this, it's played away. Hamilton gets to Morgan. He's outside the D. So that's got to be a 25-yard shot at least. Brilliant stuff, and that is Boston 2-0 ahead. Just the sort of result they needed. Boulder with the throw into the box. Comes away to Morgan on the right. Moss plays it into Rigby. I think he might have been offside. Not been called though. That is just Boston piling on the pressure now. Ball rolls all the way out to the right. Morgan gathers. Plays it through for Moss. Moss gets it to Lawrence, who taps it on for Rigby. I see Lawrence beat his marker, and he was already in an offside position when he collected the ball, so it wasn't offside. That's what happened there. So he beat the trap. Right with the free kick, and it sails into the empty stands behind the goal. Rose with the goal kick, comes to Blake. Blake brings it down to the touchline, and it's a good shot in the end, requires a save. Jones at the corner, comes out to close, I think that was. Rose. Can't read that name, it's moving too quickly. We shall remove that instruction. Do that as well. And Boulder with the throw. Selby, Hamilton back to Boulder. Boulder playing it through for Watkins. Rigby, Morris comes in on the left. Plays it in for Lawrence, and that's all she wrote. 4-0, and it's not even half time yet. Watkins. Rigby, Morris. It's just absolutely beautiful passing play from Boston. You wouldn't think that this is largely our second choice team, would you? The way they're playing. Here's Blake into the box. O'Connor gets his head to it, but it's wide. That's a goal kick. And we're off to the dressing room. Pleased to have created loads, and the scoreboard reflects that. But he's happy. We do have 3 yellow cards. That's not awful. Go to tactic. Okay, Jack Morgan deserved his yellow, so I'm going to bring him out, I think. But Dan Hall. Got these around. Not ideal. I think we do have to make some kind of change like that. Okay. Start the second half. Lawrence kicks off for Boston. Blake steals it though. Here's O'Connor. O'Connor takes it out to the left. Plays it back to Nickel. Goes out for Boulder to take the throw for Boston. Selby. Young. Rigby. Tries to get it through for, I think that was Lawrence. Comes out to Cole though for Filed. Gets it forward. Morris with the cross into the box. Lawrence with, I don't know what that was supposed to be. It was a shot. It was the worst I've ever seen. Jones with the corner kick for Fylde now. Blake takes the shot. Rose pulls off a save and goes out for another corner kick. Jones crosses it in. Rose forced into another save. Wright taking from the far side. Curls it in. It's headed down. Ruby gets it away only as far as Jones. Here's Blake. Jones again. Cole crosses it in. Here's O'Connor. Wright with the shot and it's over the bar. So Fylde still cannot score. Is Norbury. Baker. Norbury. That's no good. Press down Cole, yes. Rowe for Fylde again comes to nothing. Rose hoofing the ball downfield. Comes down for Connor. Is O'Connor. Is Jones. Baker on the left. Crosses the ball. O'Connor with the header. Rose finds that easy to deal with as well. The young to do that. Always press Jones. Hamilton, I think. But on. Position. Talk. Hips. Oh. Have fun today and enjoy your 50th Boston United appearance. Read much, but play on. Moss with the throw. Baker gets it downfield. It comes down for Davis. The other Baker. Is it in for Connor. Davis. Norbury. Connor out to the far side. Oh, it's Norbenny. Sorry, I've been misreading it. And he finally gets the shot in. Norbenny with the finish. Beating Rose at the right-hand bottom corner. Moss's header just fell back to Norbenny. Oh, it came off the defender. Oh, man. So Watkins for the free kick. Sails over the bar. Only just, but only just is all it takes. Nicole. Davis through to Norbenny. Here's Connor. Davis. Baker with the shot. Jones. Baker. That's deflected outside for the corner again. Davis with the corner. Comes to Baker. Has a wild swing at that, and that's going to be a goal kick. Bring the young off. Very tired. Result through in the time remaining, I think. That. Go. Moss out on the right. Knight plays it through, but McFarlane comes down with it. Here's Cole playing it forward, falling on Benny again. For his second of the match. Wow. Where was the marking? This guy's very good, actually. Bit of a thriller finish, though. It's defender number Going number 12. I think that is actually... Oh, it's Gareth Moss. Coming in a bit too much. Here's Morris. To Moss. Moss takes the shot. He probably shouldn't have, because that's gone wide. Baker with the corner kick. Here comes to Davis, and it's somehow found its way through. And it's being called an own goal by Andy Knight. Davis takes the shot. Knight tried to head it away, and in doing so he's just put it into the top left corner. Amazing. And this is an absolute thrilling finish of a match now. Here's Filed again on the attack. O'Connor through to Ngombeni. Rose saves, keeping the match alive. Cole with the throw back to Tyra. Plays it forwards. That's a foul. Baker with the free kick. Knight heads it away. Comes out as far as Blake. Blake gets it through to Davis. Davis is robbed. Watkins plays it downfield. Nicole on the left for Filed. Here's the throw. Davis. Baker running through. O'Connor tackled by Moss. Plays it back to Rose. Rose hoofs it downfield. Exactly the right thing to do. Cole, McFarlane. Nicole heads it. Plays it downfield. Here's Hall. Rigby. Morris. Watkins suddenly on the attack, but Connor steals it. Davis, O'Connor through on goal. Ngombeni is not called offside. Oh, he was offside. And that may be just exactly what Boston needed to save their skin. And in fact, the final whistle is going to blow. And what a match that was. What a close match. What a nervous finish for Boston. Whew. That was a match and a half. Well done, lads. We weren't at our best, but we got the result. Everybody is chuffed, happy and pleased. That's good. Ed Cleve, so proud of Boston. Simon McCluskey, delighted with that result. And quite rightly so. And we are up to 4th place in the table. Still have one in hand over Boreham Wood and Nuneaton Borough. Nuneaton Borough must have lost today then. That's very interesting. Surely have 2 games in hand over us though, so they could overtake us. Always worth keeping an eye on these things. What a day. Changed. Getting quite a lot of congestion here. But hey, our second choice team practically did the job for us today, and that's very important. Was it? Valery North. Boston United beat Filed in thrilling encounter. Both teams served up a game to remember. Boston United came out on top in this 4-3 goal fest. One pundit commented that this match should be taped and shown to any doubters of the beautiful game. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Anyway, advanced playmaker Junior Watkins got Boston off to the flyer by scoring a penalty into the top corner on 7 minutes. And there was the disallowed Filed goal. He was offside though. Winger Jack Morgan doubled the lead. The low drive from 23 metres out apparently. Is roughly 25 yards. What I said. Rigby scored with a close range finish in the bottom left corner. In the 30th minute to extend the lead further. That's a good point, actually. We scored all our goals in the first half, and then we just conceded in the second half. Focus not there. Maybe I should have done something about base after all, but hey, got the result. lots of questions from Kurt and Ryan, so have it. Ryan. Managed to extend Boston United's impressive run over Fylde. How do you feel about that particular record? It's only really the fans and you lot in the media that pay attention to it. But I'm pleased we've been able to keep the fans happy by remaining unbeaten against them. Early goal in the game can set a great precedent for a team. Did you think Junior Watts' strike was particularly important to your team? It's always good when we get an early goal. It settles the team down and allows them to play the game on their own terms. Kurt says that match certainly entertained the fans, but was it a rather more stressful experience for the managers? It really had everything, didn't it? Sure, the neutrals enjoyed it. Ryan Collett says, obviously you don't like seeing your side concede goals, but surely you will admit that Blessing Ngobeni scoring a place shot into the bottom corner was sensational. What did you make of it? I think everyone can appreciate a goal of that calibre. Your win today brought the hot button topic of the use of technology in football back under the spotlight. Many would claim Boston United were rather fortuitous in victory due to its absence. Would you favour the introduction of video review and the like here? I'm a big fan of exploring every way in which technology can improve our sport. Level though, probably not practical. The tale of a promising youngster in tile ball has unquestionably caused concern among the Boston United fan base. Ryan Collett of how will you appease the supporters and convince them that the transfer will benefit the club in the long term? I can appreciate that it's not a popular decision. Sometimes the supporters must trust the decisions made by the club. Why do you think your team has one of the best attacking records in the league? Everything ultimately comes back to working hard to improve. I'm lucky to work with a group of players who really get it. Are you able to offer any insight into the reasons behind your current tactical approach? It suits us, it's my preferences, and it makes complete sense. Kurt says there's been a lot of speculation this week surrounding Alex Ford. Pundits critical. Some fans apparently losing patience with the Redditch manager. What are your thoughts on the relationship? Is good. I always stress patience and understanding. Getting rid of him would solve nothing. And Liza says that's all we've got time for. So thank you again, Kurt. Thank you again, Ryan. I'm sure I will see you for the next one. Week news. Night of Murder. Done very well. Scouting finished. Would be a practice. I'll shortlist anymore then. Scouting finished. Good. Okay, I have to make an offer. I've just got to. We can't give him that right now. Coaching job. Be a central midfielder. Helpful. Coaching. I don't think we've got money for that right now, according to the board, but maybe soon. On contract. Okay. Sorry, Alan. Board are being stupid. Maybe we will come back to you while. But Archibald has not left us for Flemington. Okay. Goal controversy. Connor was outraged that his goal had been disallowed. He used to openly criticize the referee. Hamilton has picked up 5 yellow cards. Oh dear. Been fined. Been disciplined. We weren't going to play him for the Telford match anyway, probably. So playing time. Good. On his transfer request. Request for next. How are we doing? I get to get playoffs. Playing time. Hamilton. Target. Or still need to offer traction. I know there's a way to do this. I think that's really what I wanted. Development. Be here somewhere, right? Hope that correct button. Okay. Carry on. Work hard. Good at acceleration. But for passing, Valery Evans has struggled for form rate. Not listed in their starting. S. Scouting. Is in October. Wood has started a leadership course. Lovely. Belfield going to release Joshua Evans. Firm. $4,000. Better scouting is going to give us better information and hopefully better players. Beaten Brighton set new record. 13 unbeaten. Impressive. What have we got? Our fans like it that Brad Selby is staying. Good news. James Rigby has signed new contract. Rich. Colours to us. Evans has left us. Bye. Joined us. Hello. Signing. Make it right now, but add them to the short list to look at off season. Does hire manager. Young whippersnapper that he is. Social feed. Can't start. There's probably start. Feed because goalkeeper. Mod for now. Subs I want. Jack McDonald wants. The match put him in. Bench. Cool. But I think this is the match to put him in for. Gareth Moss out. Good match to put on at M. No, maybe not. So got subs bench. Fuck. Players. Because Hamilton. Problem. The real problem. Then one Fisher. Rating squad as well. Has made an appearance before. Going on the bench. It doing. Hey, again, hello Ryan, hello Kurt. Good to see you guys. AFC Telford occupy a disappointing place in the Valery North, but had a 4-match unbeaten run. There's some must be. Yes. I would say that we have an excellent chance. And how well that we played against Filed. Then we're asking for more of the same. No, we're nothing without hard work. I'm confident to go from strength to strength as long as we maintain that work ethic. Talk about Jake Morris. Fully got the ideal profile for this match. Makes it look easy. I'm pretty confident his ability will shine through. Back in, aren't I? Michael Lawrence is very good. One of our most important players, and I think manager. Buxton have been the surprise story for all the so far for all the wrong reasons. Their previously lofty ambitions have turmoil been made of them. I'm as surprised as everyone else. Be a little bit critical. Confident to win. Go. Pick a player. Yeah. Well done, Lee. Doing well. Dan. Out. I'm just used to it from Idrissa now. Gareth Moss has not been training well. Better improve. Same with Jimmy Hamilton. Crumbs. Don't want to praise him. Playing well. Be stand. There we go. Day. Wild head top billing. 2. Jamie Poe, who's pointing apparently, and potential we hope that he's done pretty well in this match. Emerged victorious. Not. I don't want to put Roy Kelly in. The other change. Then Roy Kelly is on the bench. Match. People. Match. Dressing room. Hands on hips. We're favourites for a reason. Go out there and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. Defenders. Difference. Fielders have faith in you. Make a difference. Attackers. Give us an edge. All looking very good. Preview. Kick it off. Lawrence kicks off for Boston. Back with McDonald. Oh, stolen there by Wallace, but Morgan gets it back eventually. Boulder with the free kick. Nice. Mohammed. Mohammed out to Moss on the right. Moss gets it down to the touchline. Morgan. Played forward. Chamberlain comes away with it. Smith to Casey. Bells. Robbed by Mohammed. Moss through for Morgan. Morgan with the cross. Rigby with the header. Clark couldn't get there, but he didn't need to because it was wide. McDonald with the free kick. Morgan with the header. Clark claims it. Telford goal. Take it downfield. Somehow Wallace comes away with it, and wow! He's absolutely skinned us. Rose was left with no hope there. That was the epitome of Route 1. This guy. Moss. McDonald that screwed up. Right. Rigby to Boulder. Donald. Moss on the right. Young. Forward for Lawrence. Headed down by Peacock though. Bell. Wallace. Chamberlain. Casey through for Wallace again. Wallace is a huge threat that we have not dealt with. Main's shot though hits the outside of the post, and we've been given a let off there. Okay, corner kick, Watkins to take. Into the box, headed by Rigby, I think, and that's a goal kick because it was off target. Moss with the throw, Lawrence. Moss. Into the box, Rigby bounces nicely for Clark though. And that method of attacking is not really working for us. Young gets it down, but Main comes away with it. Here's Boulder, gets it out, only as far as Forster. Peacock now. Berner. Wallace. Smith on the left. Plays it back to Chamberlain. Ingram takes the long shot. And that is out for a corner kick. Wallace. Main. Back to Wallace. Chamberlain. Casey. Ingram with a shot. And it's into the stands. Long heads down. Here's Morgan playing it through for Lawrence. Lawrence finally gets through. And the shot is off target. Just having a bad day here. Okay, let's have. Attacking. There, okay. Change I'm making. Cancel it then. Okay, Boulder with the throw. Here's Morris. Morris into the box. Lawrence finds some space somehow in a gaggle of players and slots that one home to make it 1-1. That's an important move there. Here's Morris. Boulder. Morris into the box. Trickles past Watkins. Finds Lawrence. He beats everyone. A wonderful shot. Tense match so far, one feels. Okay, dressing room. Far from pleased with what I just saw from this team. Got people inspired and motivated. Go out there and do it. Aim kicks off for Telford with Forster, Bayana, Ingram, Forster. Mohammed wins it. Morris coming down on the left. Fouled by Forster. Free kick, it seems, comes to nothing. Clark is off injured. Peacock with the free kick. It's headed wide though. No, we will ignore that. Never work the ball into the box. Foolish. Evans with the goal kick for Telford. Boulder is Watkins. Back to Morgan. Morgan coming down to the goal line, plays it back to Moss. Forster heads it down, but Morris wins it and finishes for 2-1. Excellent result. Here's Morgan, plays it back to Moss. Moss with the cross. Forster with the header, but Morris chests it down and blam. Evans left with no chance to react. Excellent. Peacock has been taken off for their player ball. What are we doing? Yeah. In. We're working ball into the box. What we shall do though is tired. Rigby seems to be a little bit tired. Lee Stevens. Jack Morgan, and he's on a yellow, so he's going to be Paul Martin play. Not happy about that. Bit of a tense match. Be putting such an untried player in, but I think I've got to do it. I have faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. Paul Martin is nervous though. Comes up. And it goes out in the end. The Boston throw. A lot of activity, but nothing much coming to anything. Lewis with the corner kick for Telford, though. Cleared away as far as Chamberlain. He gets it to Ingram. Ball out to Lewis, and Main takes the shot. McDonald clears it out for a corner. Taken by Lewis again. Comes to Main. Plays it back to Lewis. He crosses. Rose leaps and pulls that in with ease. Jake Morris. Morris. Thoughts? Yeah, I think it has to be Dan Hall. But Abdikhani Mohammed. Role though. Gonna make him a support player though. And hold on for 5 minutes or so. Talk. Just to go on and make sure we game out with. Ingram falls to Forster. Ross gets it away. Chamberlain though. Down to Ingram. Is Bayer. Bell through. Somehow Ben Main gets it on target. He asked me if I want to make this substitution. And I think I'm going to have to say no now. I think we need a talented player on the field, even if he is struggling. Offside. Just played on. Is Bell through? No, we don't want to make these changes. Okay, Forster with the throw. Main comes away with it. Ball plays it back to Evans. Evans hoops it downfield as far as Young. Here's Moss. Moss through for Watkins. Watkins on goal! He hits the post! Here's Lewis. Main out on the right. Ingram. Young steals it. Watkins. Lawrence. And Lawrence was in an offside position. Here's Rose with the goal kick. And that is the last kick of the match. Hard fought, 2-2 draw in the end. Not a great result for Boston. Disappointing. Didn't win. We're inspired, so we'll carry on. That's Murray Jones says it's typical Boston United. We just can't hold a lead. Eddie Houston says it's frustrating to throw away a win like that, and they're not wrong. People are saying Morris was good, but should have won. He was awarded the Man of the Match or Player of the Game award. We have held on to our 4th place in the table and still have a game in hand over Boreham Wood. But Chorley still have their 2 games in hand over us, and they're only a point behind now, so not great. Really? True, Nicholas Kenyon. Fortunately, we conceded freely as well. Those. Share the spoils. Great match though. Okay, we have Ryan and Kurt and Robert Dormer of BBC Radio Shropshire. Hey, what have you got for me, Ryan? Enjoyed a brilliant season so far, defying expectations at every turn. Oh, my most compelling story. How far can your team go? Well, I know I'm supposed to say that we're going to take it one step at a time and all that, but I'd rather be optimistic and aim high. The sky's the limit for this. Right, your players have a real eye for goal at the moment. It's been a long time since they failed to find the net in a game. You must be confident they can score against any opposition, wouldn't you agree? With the goal scoring potential in this team, the players are confident of winning every game. But Dormer, can't have escaped your notice how poorly Eddie Forster performed. Take some comfort from that. My focus was primarily on how my own players were doing. Enjoyment of Eddie Forster's poor performance didn't factor into that. Jake Morris had a great game. Can you talk about that? He's got that in his locker, and it's reassuring as a manager to know we have a player like that. And again, Ben Main's dramatic late equaliser must have been a real kick in the teeth. How will that moment affect the team? It will hurt, certainly. They can take the positives from today and grow as football. What are the chances of Michael Lawrence becoming a permanent member of the squad? It would be a dream to keep him, but I don't think it's a realistic proposition. Eliza says that's all we've got time for, so thank you again, Ryan. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, Robert. I'll see Ryan and Kurt again next time, and I'm sure I'll see you, Robert, when we play Telford. Once does shine. Praise. Done, and well done for scoring. Keep doing what he's doing. This was the best viewing, so we got the full entertainment value then. Had some exciting matches. Player of the Week news. O'Connor was good against us, although we won. Starting finished, Paris. Remove him from the shortlist. Okay. Well, I think there it's just about time to end the show. I've been streaming for quite a while now, because I did some PUBG before doing this. What has happened today? We have managed to get a couple of good results and a draw against Telford. Been a bit of a struggle in all the matches, some absolutely thrilling games. We finally got rid of Kyle Ball, who was being a nuisance. and seems to be doing just fine without him, so that's all good. And progress continues, I guess. That's it. We have a very congested fixture list we are in the middle of. And yeah, that's really all there is to talk about. So, on that note, I will bid you all good night and happy hunting.